I just had to make this video real quick. You know what I absolutely hate about cinematics? Cinematics to me are absolutely great. They are wonderful. They are little movies, works of art that I can tell people put so much love, talent, and detail into. I absolutely love cinematics. But as far as video games go, the absolutely worst thing about cinematics, the thing that I hate about cinematics, is that graphically, gameplay never lives up to the cinematics. It can't live up to the cinematics. It's always that gameplay is graphically a letdown after you've seen the cinematics. Every single time. 99% of the time. Really. Okay, there's been very few games where it's like, holy shit, I almost couldn't tell that there was a transition between cinematics and, you know what I mean, and gameplay. Oh, you know what I mean? But no, absolutely. I hate that about it. And then you get used to the gameplay and you're just like, all right, cool, the game's cool. But God, I always hated that about it. And there's two ways you run into that transition. First of all, it's usually a trailer for the game that's a cinematic. And then eventually you get a gameplay trailer. Okay, so, it's like, all right. It's like, cinematic was great, but let's see the gameplay. And then you get it in-game. And this kind of goes back to like, I don't know, the earlier days when we didn't get as many commercials, we didn't get as many trailers, and you would be playing a game and the game may start out with a glorious cinematic, and then it's the gameplay and you're like, that's a huge drop. Oh well, let's do it, kind of like Final Fantasy VII. I loved the game. I loved it. But it was just like, God, I wish it looked like the cinematic. All right, done my rant. I'm sure a lot of you are going to be like, yeah, man. You're preaching to the choir, man. I've always thought that too.